But I just want to see. I just want to know what is your claims that the 100 game never happened. I'm not saying it did.
I'm not saying no. I'm on the fence. It was incorrectly scored, or it was fixed. It was
either or now, Fluent. So first you were so set on one thing. Now you just don't. Now you
no.
He don't even think Chamberlain is a real person.
Because ever since Carmelo came out that he has the footage.
No, I scared. You saw the bet.
Oh, okay.
$2 million if he could show me footage, and we're never going to see it. No. When I say one of two, they're both the same. It's either the scorekeepers just got it wrong because it's impossible to keep track when the team scores 300 points and you have one person trying to track every point, every rebound with his head down, and it's impossible. Or they had just set it up, say, hey, we're going to just let this guy go off, and they set it up. So I still don't think he scored 100. They just made it seem 100 even. Nah, it didn't happen.
Is it realistic, Tone, to think that
not a video, not a camera, not a reporter in the house? Hold on.
Are there any inconsistencies?
There's a ton of inconsistencies. And
with the stat sheet.
Oh, with the stat sheet, 100%. 100%.
Like, do all the points add up to what they say?
The scorecard that they show you adds up, but you can see how neat it is. And there's no way. Go watch a game and try to keep score. One person.
What you think? You did that after the game? Okay.
Well, they keep showing you the printed one. It wasn't typed up. You think it was typed up?
No.
Because that's the one they show you. It wasn't typed up. It was a guy scribbling on a piece of paper. It's no way he kept a perfectly straight line. Impossible. So
let me ask
but
you
more so, let me be clear.
Ahead,
You're going to Hershey, Pennsylvania to play a game where the best scorer in the league is there to build up a fan base. That's why they played a lot of games in 61, 62 in third-party places, right? They did that on purpose to get fans. Why wouldn't you record that game? Why wouldn't you send a reporter to that game? Why wouldn't you send a photographer? They didn't even have a photographer. Think about that. You had to get a guy from the stands at halftime to go get his camera from his car to take a picture of him holding the 100-point sign. Not one picture of him playing? Not one? The radio broadcast doesn't come out for 5 years, and it's the last 2 minutes, and they say they stormed the court and didn't finish the game, but everybody tells you, oh, no, they finished the game. Which one is it? It's a hoax. It's a hoax, and you're all falling for it.
That 100 that got, since there may be some inaccuracies, could it be possible that 100 could actually be more than 100?
Maybe 107. Who knows?
That's a good. Now that you're asking the good questions right now, Chilltown. These are the questions that needed to be asked. Could it be possible that he scored 115?
What's more realistic is that he shot 12 of 36 from the free throw line, and they just gave him 28. So
this is nonsense right here, Tone. You and me already been over this. This is nonsense.
I'm
sick of this free throw logic. Okay, Shaq, real quick. In 2006, how many points a game did Kobe average?
30.
36. Was it 35 or 36?
Same ballpark. It's fine.
Okay, so he averaged 35. So on a Tuesday, Shaq, I'm good for how many? 35, right? Okay, so let's say on a good night, I slept last night. I got something to eat. How much am I good for on this Friday night? I can probably get you 50, maybe 55,
50,
right?
50.
Okay. Now, let's fast forward to a night, I got into it with my wife, or I found out that somebody, and I'm pissed. And this is one of those nights, right? This is one of those nights where, the basket looks like an ocean. I'm the only one out here. There's nobody else out here except me. What can I give you?
81.
I can give you 81. So with that being said, Shaq, just so you know, in 1962, Wilt Chamberlain shot his highest free throw percentage in his career. He shot over 60%, shooting underhand, right? So that means that on a Tuesday.
How do you know he shot that?
He shot under
that game.
He shot underhand. That was
in that game. Shoot.
I don't have any footage. I don't have any footage of him. No, I don't. Anyway, as I was saying,
look out! There's a dinosaur walking behind you. Be careful.
Once again, he shot underhand that season. He shot the highest free throw percentage of his career that year at 60%. Right. So that means that once again, Shaq, on a Tuesday, I can make 3 out of 5 free throws. On a good night, I can probably make 6 or 7 out of 10. On a night when I got it going, why is it ridiculous to think that I can't one time make 9 out of 10 free throws on one night? Why is it ridiculous to think that?
What has Giannis done?
It's ridiculous when the most free throw attempts you take the whole year is also the game you shoot the highest percentage. That doesn't make sense.
Why?
That's how Steph Curry has a game where he can go 7 for 7 from 3. We all understand that. Does he have a game where he can go 21 of 22? No, because when you take more, the percentage doesn't get higher. That's not how it works. You
Where
don't
was this
take
at? Where
more
was this
That's
game
how.
at?
That's
and then
how.
shoot
That's
the
how it
highest
works. That day.
Hershey.
Hershey
No, it didn't. No, it
in a
didn't.
barn. In a barn in Hershey.
How far is that? How far is that from New York City?
About an hour and a half.
It's a 2.5 hour drive that he apparently sat in a car with a bunch of other New York Knicks to get to, in a car at his 7-foot frame. So he's all tight. He's hungover, by the way. Keep in mind, because the night before
I drank a
he drank a beer.
Okay, that came through clear. That came through clear. Okay, I'm trying to think. Could it have been like the mob or something like that? That
Very much so. Could have been.
like did anybody check the money line that night? Was there a crazy bet?
I
You
know.
can threaten people differently in
That's
those
great-
times. It's
That's
different.
something we should look at. Absolutely.
That's a good point.
I think it was more a publicity stunt. The NBA, that's why they were going to these other towns. They were suffering. They needed attendance. They needed fans. What better way than to have your mythical creature, Wilt, who's averaging 50 a game, score 100? Made all the headlines. They've finally got front page sports news. Excellent. That's exactly what you don't believe.
Fluent,
You think that's not real? Come on.
Fluent, do you think that that the Lakers in Toronto colluded to let Kobe get 81? Maybe they needed more fans in Toronto to get excited about basketball.
The thing about that game is we see the footage. I can count every bucket.
Well, no,
and
I'm not
How
saying it
many
didn't happen.
people were in
Obviously, I'm saying
attendance?
might have been rigged. Might have been a scam.
Hey,
Let Kobe go for 81.
100% could have colluded, just like what's his name purposely stepped in on his last free throw in his last game in case he missed. Remember? Was it Gordon Hayward?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on,
Even though
wait.
you said he didn't
Why
do
are you
that.
quiet? Why are you quiet?
Fluent. How many people were at the game, the 100-point game?
Depends who you ask.
3,500.
So it depends.
3,500 people.
It depends who you
That's
ask.
how
So
many people were there.
the stadium. Hold
Oh,
on.
be honest.
low?
How many people were there,
What's the
Tony? It was
lowest?
3,500.
35 is crazy.
Hold on. I'm going to be honest.
That's a lot of people.
The stadium holds 4,100. They said that it was half capacity, which would be 2,550. And 10,000 million people said that they were there, but not one. We don't see one. But even if you're at a game, are you tracking? Are you scoring every player? So
Is
you
it
don't know.
electronics? Yeah, I mean, what type of
There's no
scoreboards was
scoreboard.
around?
There's no electronic scoreboard. I was at the 81-point game. I had no idea Kobe had anything until I looked up and saw, shit, in the third quarter, this guy's having a game. We wouldn't have known.
Well, just
Do you
like I
track-
said-
do you-
just like-
do you
just like I said the other day.
Do you track any player score when you're watching a game?
No, only Malik Monk.
I used to.
Keegan Murray?
No, I don't track Keegan. We just yell Keegan.
There's more things to say that it didn't happen than there are that it did.
No,
That's
it's
all.
not.
That's
Oh,
crazy, Fluent. I
No,
can't
it's
believe
not.
this.
The
out
reason
here.
why is because there's actual evidence of people who were there, not just the players,
Show me.
statisticians who were there.
No, there was
Oh,
only one stat person
Right?
who
He was there.
play, and sometimes when there was a mistake, I just gave it to Wilt because I figured it was him.
He did not say that.
Direct quote.
Like I said before, Fluent. Maybe he only got 95 or something like that. I don't know, but
So you-
but
so-
who knows? I
So
wasn't
are we
there,
taking a vote? Chill, you're yes, it did happen. Mars, you're no.
Kobe has the highest scoring game in NBA history.
Facts.
Ox, yes or no?
It 100% happened. Yes.
Ron
100%, 100 points.
and Fluent, you're a no.
Incorrect answer.
Yeah, I'm going no.
There you go.